The beauty industry has spent decades convincing women over 60 that your best hair days are behind you. But that is the biggest lie ever told, and I am about to prove why. In the next 25 minutes, you will discover 5 easy, chic haircuts that take years off your appearance. And the 5th one? It is the secret celebrities over 60 use to look 10 years younger. Let's begin. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button right now. I share beauty and fashion secrets designed specifically for women over 60 who refuse to be invisible. New videos every single week. Now, let's talk about why this matters. Haircut number 1, the layered pixie cut. Now, before you say pixies are too short for me, hear this. Most women over 60 avoid pixie cuts, thinking they will look too severe or masculine. But that is the old pixie. The modern layered pixie with soft, feathered texture is the ultimate age-defying secret. As we age, our hair naturally thins, losing volume at the crown. A layered pixie creates the illusion of thickness by adding choppy, textured layers that lift upward. The feathered edges soften your jawline, draw attention to your eyes, and create a youthful, playful energy that longer, flat hair simply cannot achieve. Think of actresses like Jamie Lee Curtis or Judi Dench. Both have rocked pixie cuts well into their 60s and 70s, and they look absolutely stunning. The key is the layers. Without layers, a pixie can look harsh. With layers, it looks elegant and modern. This cut is especially flattering for oval, heart-shaped, and diamond face shapes. If you have an oval face, you are lucky. Almost any pixie variation works for you, but ask your stylist to add volume at the crown for extra lift. If you have a heart-shaped face, ask for side-swept layers that balance your wider forehead. And if you have a diamond-shaped face, a textured, fringed pixie highlights those gorgeous cheekbones while softening angular features. Now let's talk about styling, because this is where the pixie truly shines. Styling is a breeze. Apply a small amount of volumizing mousse to damp hair. Blow dry with a round brush to lift the roots. Then use your fingers to tousle the layers for that effortlessly chic look. The entire routine takes 5 minutes. Perfect for busy mornings or days when you just want to look polished without spending an hour in front of the mirror. Women who switch to a layered pixie report feeling lighter, more confident, and more modern. It is like shedding years in a single appointment. One woman from Toronto told her stylist that getting a pixie cut at 62 was the most liberating decision she ever made. She said it felt like meeting herself again after years of hiding behind outdated hair. The layered pixie is not just a haircut. It is a statement. It says you are bold, you are confident, and you are absolutely done with playing small. Haircut number 2, the chin-length textured bob. This haircut is a game changer for women with fine or thinning hair who still want elegant length without sacrificing volume. And trust me, this is one of the most requested cuts by women over 60 in salons across New York, London, and Toronto. Here is the secret. A bob cut at chin length with added texture and subtle layers creates the optical illusion of fuller, thicker hair. The cut sits right at your jawline, which naturally frames your face and elongates your neck. Both of these effects are instantly slimming and youthful. The textured layers prevent your hair from lying flat against your head. Instead, they give you movement and bounce. When your hair moves, it looks alive. It looks healthy. And it looks thick, even if your hair has thinned over the years. This bob works magic on round faces because the length draws the eye downward, creating an elongating effect that slims fuller cheeks. If you have a square face, ask your stylist for soft, rounded layers that soften a strong jawline. And if you have an oval face, you can play with asymmetry. Try slightly longer pieces in the front for added sophistication. Now here is a pro tip that will take this cut to the next level. Add warm lowlights or subtle highlights around your face to enhance dimension and depth. This creates a multi-tonal effect that makes your hair look fuller and richer. This technique is especially beautiful on gray hair. It adds richness without covering your natural silver. Let me talk about styling because this is where the chin-length bob truly shines. To style, blow dry your hair with a round brush, flipping the ends slightly outward or inward depending on your mood. Add a lightweight texturizing spray for hold. The entire process takes about 10 minutes. The bob is timeless, versatile, and endlessly flattering. Women in cities like Chicago and Vancouver love this cut because it works for every occasion. Wear it sleek and straight for a polished, professional look. Or add soft waves for a relaxed, elegant vibe. You can tuck one side behind your ear for an asymmetrical look that feels modern and chic. The chin-length textured bob is not just a haircut. It is a confidence boost in a single appointment. Haircut number 3, the soft shaggy lob. The long bob. And this is hands down the most universally flattering cut for women over 60. This is the style that works on every face shape, every hair texture, and every lifestyle. The lob hits right at your collarbones, giving you the best of both worlds. The ease of short hair with the versatility of longer locks. The shaggy part refers to choppy, uneven layers that add incredible texture and volume. This is especially transformative for thinning hair. Those layers create movement, dimension, and a modern, effortless vibe that screams confidence. Let me explain why the shaggy lob is magic. As hair thins, it tends to lie flat and lifeless. The shaggy layers disrupt that flatness. They add peaks and valleys that catch light differently, making your hair look thicker and fuller. The choppy texture also gives your hair that lived-in, effortless look that feels youthful and current. Because the lob is so adaptable, it flatters everyone. If you have a round face, you benefit from the length that elongates your features. If you have a square face, you will love how the soft, shaggy layers soften angular jawlines. Heart-shaped faces find that the shoulder-length cut balances a wider forehead beautifully. And oval faces can experiment with deep side parts or center parts. Both work perfectly. Now let's talk styling, because this is where the lob becomes your best friend. You can style it straight for a sleek, polished look, or add soft beachy waves for a relaxed, youthful energy. The shaggy lob is low maintenance yet high impact. You can air dry with texturizing cream and still look incredible. No blow dryer needed on busy mornings. Women in cities like San Francisco and Manchester love the shaggy lob because it adapts to their lifestyle. Running errands? Throw in some texturizing spray and go. Dinner with friends? Add loose waves with a curling wand in under 5 minutes. The lob works as hard as you do. This cut has become the go-to for women who want to look modern and feel ageless without committing to very short hair. It is elegant, it is chic, and it is absolutely timeless. Celebrities like Meg Ryan and Julianne Moore have worn variations of the shaggy lob, and they look absolutely stunning. The soft shaggy lob is more than a haircut. It is freedom. Freedom from spending hours styling your hair. Freedom from worrying if your hair looks outdated. And freedom to feel like yourself again. Haircut number 4, the angled bob with volume. The angled bob with volume. And this is the cut for women who want to make a bold, sophisticated statement while adding serious lift to thinning hair. Here is what makes the angled bob genius. It is longer in the front and shorter in the back, which creates a dramatic slant that adds instant volume at the crown. This angle naturally lifts your hair upward, combating the flatness that comes with age-related thinning. The longer front pieces frame your face beautifully, drawing attention to your eyes and cheekbones. The angled bob is not subtle. It is striking. It is confident. And it makes a statement the moment you walk into a room. Think of fashion icons like Anna Wintour. She has worn an angled bob for decades, and it has become her signature look. That is the power of this cut. The angled bob is particularly stunning on round faces because the forward angle elongates and slims your features. Square faces benefit from the diagonal line that softens the jawline. For oval and heart-shaped faces, the angled bob adds edge and modernity without overwhelming delicate features. Let me share the styling secrets that maximize volume. To get maximum lift, blow dry your hair upside down at the roots. This creates natural volume from the scalp. Then finish with a round brush directing hair forward. Add a volumizing powder at the crown for extra lift. Finish with soft waves using a flat iron for texture and movement. Ask your stylist to add subtle layers inside the cut. These internal layers create hidden volume that makes your hair look thicker without disrupting the clean lines of the angled shape. It is a secret trick top stylists use on their most discerning clients. Women who wear the angled bob exude confidence and polish. It is a power cut that says I am here, and I am unforgettable. Women in cities like Boston and Edinburgh love this cut because it commands respect and attention without saying a word. The angled bob with volume is not just a haircut. It is your signature. It is the look that people remember long after you leave the room. Haircut number 5, the soft curly crop with lift. The secret I promised you. It is called the soft curly crop with lift. And this is the cut celebrities over 60 use to look a decade younger. If you have naturally curly or wavy hair, or if you have been considering a perm, this is your moment. Here is the science behind why curls equal youth. Soft curls create volume, dimension, and movement. These three elements immediately register as youthful to the human eye. As we age, our hair naturally loses volume and tends to fall flat. Curls solve that problem instantly. A curly crop cut short with soft, layered curls adds lift at the crown while framing your face with texture. It is playful, it is sophisticated, and it enhances your natural curl pattern without demanding hours of styling. This cut is liberation for women who have spent years fighting their natural texture. Think about women like Andie MacDowell. She embraced her natural curls in her 60s and looks absolutely radiant. Her curly hair has become her signature, and she glows with confidence. That is the power of embracing your natural texture instead of fighting against it. This cut works beautifully on oval and round face shapes. The volume at the crown balances proportions and draws the eye upward. For curly-haired women who have spent decades straightening or hiding their curls, this cut is life-changing. You finally get to embrace who you really are. Let me talk about styling because this is where the curly crop becomes your best friend. Styling is effortless. Apply a curl-enhancing cream to damp hair. Scrunch gently with your hands. Then either air dry or use a diffuser on low heat. The curls define themselves, giving you a carefree, lived-in look that feels fresh and modern. Here is the beautiful truth about this cut. You wake up, scrunch some product into your hair, and you are done. No blow dryer. No flat iron. No fighting with your hair for 30 minutes. Just natural, beautiful curls that make you look and feel incredible. And if you do not have natural curls, do not worry. Modern perms are nothing like the stiff, crunchy perms from the 1980s. Today's perms create soft, natural-looking waves and curls that add volume and texture without looking artificial. Talk to your stylist about a soft wave perm that enhances volume without creating tight ringlets. This cut is not just about looking younger. It is about reclaiming joy, playfulness, and confidence. Women who embrace the curly crop say it feels like meeting themselves again for the first time. One woman from Seattle said that getting a curly crop at 65 was the most freeing decision of her life. She said she finally stopped apologizing for her hair and started celebrating it. The soft curly crop with lift is not just a haircut. It is permission to be yourself. It is permission to take up space. And it is permission to celebrate every part of who you are. There you have it. 5 easy, chic haircuts that will make you look younger, feel radiant, and turn heads everywhere you go. Let me recap quickly. The layered pixie cut for bold, confident women who want low-maintenance elegance. The chin-length textured bob for women seeking volume and timeless sophistication. The soft, shaggy lob for women who want versatility and effortless style. The angled bob with volume for women ready to make a powerful statement. And the soft, curly crop with lift for women embracing their natural texture and reclaiming joy. Each of these haircuts is designed specifically for women over 60. They work with thinning hair. They flatter different face shapes. And most importantly, they make you look and feel years younger without spending hours in front of the mirror. Now I want to hear from you. Which haircut are you going to try first? Drop a comment right now and let me know. And if you already have one of these cuts, tell me how it has changed your confidence. I read every single comment, and I love hearing your stories. If you love this video and want more beauty, fashion, and style secrets designed specifically for women over 60 who refuse to fade into the background, smash that subscribe button right now. Join our incredible community. We share new videos every single week filled with tips that celebrate you exactly as you are. You will not want to miss it. I will see you there. Remember, your best days are not behind you. They're right now. And the right haircut is just the beginning of showing the world the radiant, confident, unforgettable woman you have always been.